Hello to another one of my Lego creations. This one is my first mech suit I have. This build was inspired off of Mindbender. You should go check him out. Now, I'm definitely no professional. This is my backdrop. This is my camera stand. So, this was my first attempt at a mech suit as well, but I think I did a pretty good job. He is currently holding a flamethrower. We can go over the different, weapons later. Now, taking a closer look at the actual model, I made a little stand here, but yeah. If we take flamethrower off, no. Why does it keep breaking? Yeah, it's again not very professional, this build. I thought I added those. Those might be a good idea. I'm gonna add these to make it easier to detach. 1 second. Now let's see if it fits on better. There. I guess it's an improvement, but yeah, this is my newest thing, so I'm gonna update it. So, taking a closer look at the actual model. So this is the model. I'll take this. So, get a little close look at it, and I'll walk you through it. So, there is an actual minifigure in it, not just the head. You do have to break this part off, to get the figure out, to take this part off, sadly. Again, no professional. And this is the little inside on the top here that goes over the head, and it's got a little panel there. I'm gonna put this back here as I put this on. And we can see that this panel clips right onto here, which makes it more sturdy. This robot has gone through 3 different iterations, each one. The last 2 were broken inside my hands, and I wasn't very happy with them, so I didn't bother showing them on camera. But, okay, I've got the model back. We can see quite a lot about him. So, in terms of joints, it's got ball joint on shoulders, one of these joints on the elbows, no hands except these, same on the other side, and basically the same with the feet, except these are ratchet joints, and foot joint, the same thing. On the back, there's really nothing there. And, that is basically all there is for articulation. It doesn't balance very well, because it has very small feet. This is more of a play thing, not display. Unless you built a stand like this. And yeah, now let's check out some weapons. Over here, I laid out the different weapons. That's the flamethrower we saw before. Oh, let's take a look at that first. So, I won't put it back on there, it's a bit of pain. You've got the tanks, fuel tanks on the back, clip on there. And you've got the biggest weapon out of all the range, which is the heavy flamethrower. It has two oil things and one igniter. Not a professional in any way. It's a two-handed weapon. This piece, the T-joint here, I don't have any except this one. So I will be using it in multiple things, 3 exactly. And we can see there's quite a bit of detail. I'm quite happy with this. But like, this is my collection, so again, no professional, but I'm more of a little enthusiast. I do have this model. Got it for Christmas. Now, moving on. Let's put these to the side. Those are the melee weapons. We have an LMG that, yeah, uses the T-joint in the same way. Clips on here. This hand holds that. I'll put it on quickly. So, just have to take the T-joint off there. Place it onto here. It's a lot smaller. But like, my last flamethrower was like pistol size and it didn't make any sense. So, clips onto there. You have to rotate it a bit. And then position it in a way that both of them can clip on. There, you have him holding the LMG. This is the magazine. That fits right there. Pretty cool, I'd say. This little finger piece clips onto it. If you want, by the way, if you want to see more of this, or want me to make a little instruction video, let me know in the comments. Sorry, I'm not very good at YouTube stuff, as you can probably see from my other videos. For example, my Minecraft videos have no sound. Sadly, that's my recording software that refuses to film it. Now, this is a multi-pistol, which basically means this shoots bullets, the bottom one, and the top one shoots a laser, which I thought was pretty cool. So I take the LMG off this. Fits pretty nicely on the hand. It's a bit big. Like, I thought it looked cool. Moving on. Just one last look. I used the camera piece here for that. which means because it's not a full brick, it kind of feels weird. There's a little gap in the middle. It's kind of annoying. I whipped this up today, so... Now we've got another one-handed weapon. This is the SMG, which can also just be put on the shoulder. Right there, just hanging down like that. This one is often used when he's using melee weapons. You can easily just pop it off and start firing. This is the magazine. Clips on there. Hello. That's my sister. And now melee weapons. Oh, yeah, the driver also has this little blaster. I picked a clone for the driver because none of the other helmets actually fitted. Let me see. Yeah, if I take this Stormtrooper helmet, it kind of just doesn't fit. You can kind of snug it in, but it's just too big for the model. Looks weird. Let me know if you think it's weird or not. If you want to, of course, you can just leave the video if this isn't interesting, which most of you probably have already. But thank you for making it this far in the video already, if you are. Now, we have this sword. I don't know how to feel about this sword. Because it kind of feels like a lightsaber, but I didn't want it to be a lightsaber. Because it's mech suit, like. Come on. So I decided and you can also attach it onto here. And yeah, but when I attached it onto the arms like that, I thought it looked best when it was shorter, not that short. One-handed is kind of... Give me a moment. Yeah, I thought it looked cooler like that, like a shorter blade coming out of, like, the arm. But then a full-size blade when properly holding it in the hand. That's my opinion on it. And the last melee weapon, set that to one side, are these claws. And these would go on more of a lighter build. These also need the T-joint, because it's very, very simple. It's just 2 claws I got from a Bionicle set and a T-joint. And all you do is just clip it on to his hand. Thought it fitted the thing. And I was thinking they would be more of a light type. Like they would also have the SMG as main weapon. And like jet propulsion at the back that I show you after. It's this. And these would be more of a lighter thing. Now onto shields. which are over here. Now, this is when we get into more of, like, the kinds of sections, because I was thinking these would be more made in, like, quite big quantities, but, like, not excessive, and they would be made for either special missions or, support on the battlefield. So, let's get onto the shields first before I get onto here. This is the first shield. It would be more of a, I don't know, more of a heavy armored kind of shield, which also dual purposed as a weapon. And that's not how it... Oh, I know why. For these shields, you have to take the arm off, switch it around. So it's like this. And not like this. That's why this wasn't working. And also you need to take the little joint piece, snap it off, turn it around. Yeah, it's a bit fidgety, but like, that's the only way I got it to work. Then you clap it onto here. To put it securely, I use this little arm piece, or I don't know what it is. I just found it. Oh yeah, if you scream at me for not organizing my pieces, shut up. I do what I want. Now, for this, if we look at it, I just thought it kind of fitted the model. Would be more of like an offense and defense weapon in like melee combat. Just brute force, basically. There's also this little thing, which you might have noticed. It's literally a guided missile that he can pick up with the other one and just throw. Then it'll start. I don't know where else to put it. It just didn't fit anywhere else. So, yeah, deal with it. Damn you, low 10% battery thing. Yeah. And I was thinking this one would go more with, the wrecking ball, because, like, it's big, it's clunky, and wrecking ball snaps. That wasn't supposed to happen. Get back here. You're bad and you embarrass me. So, yeah. And that's probably would be like one kit. Stop breaking on me, I'll just leave that to the side. So, yeah. Then these would go together. And last shield is this one. It's a lot smaller, but more detailed. Like I actually built it. I didn't just take one piece one day and then snap a joint on it and then just connect it. No, I actually built this thing. Yeah, I was lazy with that one, don't judge me. So this one would be more of a hard breaching shield. Because it has basically this little reactor, like, blaster here. Which basically, it absorbs energy, stores it, and then it can let off a shock, or like pulse. Just basically like a big punch. And basically what I was thinking is if you put it against a wall and then activate the punch, it would just... It also works as like an explosive to get through really hard walls. But that does also destroy the shield, which means you can't use it anymore. This one clips on a bit nicer, because it has this little piece here. You do still need, that. How is this video 21 minutes long already? I'm really disgusted at myself. And yeah. It broke. Just... I don't know how to edit videos. Don't judge me. Please. Because I don't have an editing software. Yeah. That's how the shield looks. This would be what goes with the sword. Because I think you get it. So, yeah, this one would probably also go with that. This would probably just be a secondary and, like, everything. I don't know where to clip it, though. Again, made it today, didn't really think about it. Deal with it. Now, for some utility. This is all the different utility. These three are the different turrets. You may have noticed these things up here. If you haven't, I don't want to insult you, but I think you get it. This is your normal bullet turret thing. It's got a little detail here. And for heavy options, it's got double barrel. For single options, you break off these two, take this little jumper pad, and then you slap that on there to make it a single turret. Yay. What happens when you use your brain. That's a single turret. This one uses less bullets, which means we don't have to reload it all the time. But it doesn't have as much firepower as the double one. Advantages and... Oh my god, how did I just do that? Moving on. Then we also have this one. It's on everything. You can't take it off, basically. I did just to not ruin the surprise. Basically, yeah, it just clips on the left. This one you don't take off. But these are the interchangeable ones. This one is a missile rack. I don't think I need to explain more. It clips on that one. It's pretty cool. But then there's this one, which is the drone. Basically, this one, it clips onto the same place. It clips on like that. But the neat thing about this one is, for one, it's got a laser on it. The sad thing about this is that it overheats nearly instantly. So it just lasts for like 2-3 seconds. But then you have to like wait for 5 seconds. That's what happens when you put 2 powerful guns on a small little blaster. Everything's coming apart. Okay, anyways, let's concentrate on this little drone. Yeah, it's not much. I'd change the colors if I had different colors, but let's take a closer look at this. Get out. So, this. It's got a camera up here for surveillance and views from up top. It has these little trackers, or also bombs that can clip on to different vehicles as it zips past. How it works is, it has levitational technology and a little rocket booster on the back, so it can zip past enemies at high speeds. It also has a self-destruct thing, so it also doubles as a missile, but like, that's worst case scenario. Okay, last off, there are some utilities. These thought could be smoke grenades that clip on right there, release smoke and stuff. This is a little jump pack. It's not the same as a jetpack, it's a jump pack, because these things are way too heavy, and this isn't powerful enough. But yeah, this is to like really get into the battle, but like not fly above it or anything. And then to power both this, and this, these melee weapons, you need these little energy cells, which clip on right here. Oh, and by the way, these are also just small laser pistols. They're not very powerful, but like, last case scenario, you use these to fight. And that's basically the robot. Now, I really want to thank you very much if you got to the end. You definitely deserve a lot of praise. This is my longest video yet, because I'm just really bad at these. I didn't even show you much. Promise, if you subscribe, but you won't, I could make some better, like, editing and stuff.